17th of October 2021. It's a Sunday morning. We have departed Dana Point. We are now up here, and I just thought I'd give you a little look. Got a little bit of wind on the water, not much. But Dana Point is in the rearview mirror, so to speak. You got another buoy over there, another fishing buoy marker up over there too. Ran into some, what I'm assuming they're doing now is lobster pots rather than the crabs. Crab season's over. Although we all can get crabby, crab season is over as far as the crustaceans go. But we are headed now to San Diego to sit still for a couple weeks and get some things done on our buddy boat that needs to be done. We have family coming down to visit us for a week, which will be great. And then we will head down to Ensenada. But just a look at a really nice morning here with the sun coming up. And that's not just a glare off my windows, that's actually off the water.
We saw some dolphins hopping, jumping out of the water. You see them, I don't know if you can see them, they're quite a ways between here and those fishing boats. But I wanted to go up front. Really haven't done much videoing up front lately. Nice up here. I like it. Yeah, I was hoping that they would come over. They like riding in the pressure wave in front of the bow. Usually when they come, they don't stay very long. They're here, you know, maybe a couple of minutes and then they're gone. Haven't stayed for a long period of time. I was hoping that they would come play a little bit and I could get some good video for a change. It is really so funny how flat and lack of wind it is. You know, we keep hoping we're going to come out here, pop the sails, and turn the motor off and really enjoy the peace and quiet of sailing. But it looks like that's going to be have to be done in Mexico. It's our really last couple of weeks here in the U.S. We'll be in Ensenada for a week. We got it scheduled for a week. We may not stay the whole week. Go in there and get all our documentation done, check into the country, get our visa. Then we're going to be heading south down to the Sea of Cortez. And of course we will check with the weather windows, make sure that the weather is good. We do not want to get down in hurricane country with any tropical depressions are developing, and it's been pretty quiet down there lately, so let's keep our fingers crossed and prayers that that weather stays benign. You can see jungle on our stern, and you can see Miss Judy at the helm taking us south. Got a little video off the bow. Now we can get a little video off the stern. See Dana Point in the rear view mirror back there. It was a really nice marina. It has got a lot of activity. That place is the busiest marina we have seen in all of our trips, comings and goings, and paddleboarders and kayakers and jet skis and everything you can imagine. Party boats last night came in and had the music blaring, a live band on the thing, and for a couple hours it was going around in the marina. I didn't know that that was even a possibility, but it was quite interesting. Yes, indeed. Well, I don't know about you, but these kind of things are peaceful. More later.
So here we are again, and we have the Henry J. Kaiser ship over here doing some military live ammo training, and they've been hailing people to give them at least a 15-mile radius for that? 15 feet?
15 miles.
50 miles.
It wasn't this guy.
What? Yeah, 50 miles on their live ammo. This particular guy is not doing live ammo, but the VHF radio has just been active like crazy today, trying to get vessels out of the way for those that are in the live ammo practice. But here's just a look at who's been playing right alongside us as we're out here headed to San Diego. And of course you can see by the waters that it's pretty calm, and you can see by this there's no sails up, which has been the norm for this trip down the west coast. So hopefully we'll get to play a whole lot more while we're in Mexico. Stay tuned. So just a little eerie when he decides to make a turn and head for us, but now he is still continuing to turn starboard, his starboard. Looks like he's going to be going down our port side. So it is a little eerie seeing a ship coming at you, but also kind of cool at the same time. So right off our starboard bow, we have the aircraft carrier that we were hearing that was out here doing some maneuvering. Waters have gotten a little bit rougher, as they usually do as you get closer to land. You can see in the distance as well some of the mountains of Mexico, which is interesting. Hadn't even thought about that. But yep, there's two of them right there in front of the aircraft carrier. And then we've got some other ships over here. But you got San Diego showing up over here. We've got about an hour and a half max to go to our slip. So here in about an hour I'll be out on deck getting things ready to go into our slip. We've only seen one shark out here today. Not any dolphins, not any whales, nothing else. A lot of fishing vessels looking for those big tunas, big whatever they're looking for. And there are three towered vessels, and they stand at the top watching and trying to find them. Looking for bait places out here where the fish can be, where the birds and whatnot are at. A lot of those were out here. But for the most part, there's your view. Kind of reminds you of San Francisco and LA and everything else along the way. begin here, trying to get through the channel buoys. We've got another sailing regatta going on. It's a Sunday, pretty typical. And then they have a huge kelp bed. If you're going to be coming in here, you want to pay attention to all of the buoys out there. And not buoys, but the markers. Almost like your crab pot or your lobster pot markers. Not just a huge area that you don't want to go through. And so just wanted to give you a look as we get ready to come into the channel here in San Diego. So it seems to be, as we sit here in San Diego, it's project time. So you can see Rick hanging outside the hatch. That one leaks just a little bit. So we wanted to change that and get it caulked and resealed. But here's part of the mess, because we have to take the ceiling down. Then you come down here and you get the bird's eye view of what I just worked on yesterday. Just got this all organized. And now it's all unorganized. But here he is, working away. Working away. Just made a mess. Okay. Well, we had a seminar we wanted to attend this evening, but that doesn't seem to be anything that's going to happen. Have to be there by 5:45. Wanted to go and have a early dinner, late lunch. It's already after 3 o'clock in the afternoon, so we'd have to get ready to go. But I doubt it'll happen. The winds have really picked up. We've had, let me look. We've had some 14 knot winds. Don't know if you can see that with the, try to do this. There you go. Right now they're about 5. Sure did cool off outside. And because he's working on that hatch, forward hatch, that takes out my drying, so I become, the cockpit is where my sheets are drying. But, you know, all for a good cause. So, good morning everybody. It is October 24th and 2021. Obviously, we are still here in San Diego. We'll be here through the week, depart next week, Monday I believe it is, whatever the first is. You know how the days run together. But this is just a view. We're standing at the Harbor Police yard. And that's all of the police vessels down there at the dock. Opposite side of that dock is the pump out. But we have a lot of research vessels and a lot of things going on here. So just to give you a little view as we walk around. We've got some boats out sailing today. It's a nice little wind. You'll hear that in this video, so sorry about that. But some neat architecture things around here. Get a little hard to see. It's in the shade. Looks like it's a prop that they use. And
we'll buy a rundown.
this is a fountain that has not been fired up for a while, but it's really kind of cool. I was trying to find the plaque. I had read the plaque on it. Now I don't remember where it's at, but anyway, it's really kind of cool. That's in remembrance of somebody. But got a little bit of the young sailing club out there learning how to sail. You see their little dinghies. Little sailing dinghies. That is the channel to go out, so if you keep looking in the distance, that's where we enter and exit. out here. So these little guys are out every day. Some are really young. And you see when he heels over, he jumps to the other side of his boat. He's getting it figured out. So it's the gateway to the Pacific Rim. Pretty cool. So our daughter is here this week visiting us. It's Kelly, say hi. And she's from Colorado. So we're out here just walking along the point, giving her a view. We'll get her out on the water this week. And let her...
Can't wait for that.
Hopefully we'll have the wind that we can pop the sails and let her feel that. We'll get her out probably Wednesday. It looks like it's a good weather window for that. Some really neat sculptures here. She's called the Pacific Spirit. And then over across the parking lot here, we have the Freedom Bell. Come in the channel, you line up with that buoy, that marker. I'm sorry, not a buoy, it's a marker. Then you know where that police harbor is and everything is. So you can see San Diego, the other side of San Diego. This is Shelter Island. So we're on a little island away from the town of San Diego. So you can see that in the foreground. We have the naval base over here. And you can listen to the helicopters and watch them take off. You can see the jets taking off occasionally, but that is the U.S. Naval Base over there. The other day we had the Disney cruise ship going out. So that was kind of cool to see. They were moving faster than what it appeared, but looks like they got stuck in the channel and had to sit there for a while, but they weren't, they were moving. But there's a look of San Diego in the foreground. So they have along the way this wharf on the waterfront, but they have throughout the walkway here a bunch of these pergolas, and they're really kind of cool with the flowers on them. But we'll walk out here onto the pier and give you a look at what's out there, which is everything else. But there's another mooring field. The America's Cup anchorage is here as well, and I think it could be this one. And the only beach we see from this side is down here, and you can pull up all your dinghies up on shore, build a fire, and enjoy an evening. But here's a look at the pier. They got a little bit of food and libations here. But you can see people kind of come here and camp out for the day. Just enjoy the weather and fishing. We don't have our pirate lady sitting here at the door today. She's just got her little suit on. People like to just come down and walk and fish, take a look at what's going on. Look at the boats, look at the scenery.
All right, we are sailing with the motor off. First time since we've left Washington State. We are off of the coast of San Diego. There's Port Loma. In the background, San Diego Bay right back there. And we're out here in about 10 to 12 knots of wind coming on our beam, which is very nice. We got about 6-foot swells out here, which is pretty comfortable right now. Mexico right over there. Judy's at the helm. And we are doing, what are we doing?
4.47 knots.
Doing a little over 4 knots and 10 knots of wind. I gotta tell you, it feels great to have the motor silent for a while. That's really good. A lot of military activity out here because of the Navy base there in Coronado Island. Judy at the helm, San Diego in the background, and the sails up. Oh yeah, feels so nice. So nice. Indeed, indeed. 5 knots, she says. Yes. I better get up and tend to the trim of the sails so we can get keep Judy happy with the speed. Anyway, it's been a while. I guess it was in Commencement Bay outside Tacoma. The last time we had, I think it was Bert and Sharon with us. We popped the sails up then, and like 6 knots of wind, and just drifted a little bit out there. So it's good to get the sails up, get some miles under the keel with the sails. So I'm gonna go play with those, trim, try to see what I can do about that, and we'll probably get some more in a little bit. We have a whole bunch of dolphins coming our way. Lots of them. See if we can't find them. Yeah, here they come. Yeah, they're just a gallons and gallons. Hi, you guys. Hi, you guys.
So today is the 29th of August. Oh, sorry, October. We're not in August, we're in October. And Kelly's gonna get ready to leave. Beautiful day. I think the temps are, what was it, 60 something, 63, 65, something like that. So she was with us for a week. She got out sailing, saw a bunch of dolphins, which are going to be posted in this video as well. Just a great time here in San Diego. We've had great weather. Then we'll go up here and get her a lift, get her to the airport in time to get back to Colorado. And this baby came in yesterday. It's a 400 S2 Lagoon Cat. Nice looking boat. Nice looking boat. And there's the nice resort where they hold tons and tons of events. Looks like maybe all the Coast Guard boats are in, possibly, not sure. There's 4 of the blue and white boats. I only see 1, I guess. 2. There's 2 out. So we'll get more later on. So this is the Freedom Bell. It even has the gonger. I think you can ring the Freedom Bell. But we hadn't gotten a picture of it yet. I guess you can't get through the gate, but anyway, I'm gonna try to get a picture here in a minute.
For coming.
No problem. I had fun.
Safe travels.
All right. Let us know when you get on board.
Okay.
All right. Love you.
Guys.
All right. Bye
Your
bye.
hands, Dave.
Thanks, Dave.
You got it, guys.
Thank you.
Well, how are you doing today? I've been alright.
Bye bye. And there she goes to the airport.